Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Southside?
By the by, we have received reports that Liu Bei has employed a new military strategist. Have you heard about this? There have been rumors of some kind of famous hermit living in Jing. Supposedly, he has talented disciples. One is called the Sleeping Dragon, the other, the Fledgling Phoenix. I believe one of the two, either the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, now serves Liu Bei as a strategist. Perhaps you know this already, but I mention it just in case. My intuition is usually right about this kind of thing. Jing has been long known to attract the best warriors. I hope we can convince them to join our cause. If Liu Bei does indeed have a military strategist, it may complicate things significantly. All the more reason, of course, for us to strike while the iron is hot, and march into Jing.
Everyone here? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Aye, aye. Yes.
Right. Yes. Go and get them. Once we take Jing, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
If you would.
There they are! Just like Lord Zhuge Liang told us. Go get him! Take this.
Fight!
Stop! They're ambushing us here? They must have taken our offensive too far.
Set a trap for us. This won't be as easy as I hoped.
I was unprepared.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
Let's go. Starting to get fatigued. At this rate. This appears to be as far as we go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Get ready to be brought down. I regret that I must implore you for aid like this.
But your presence sets my mind at ease.
You must be kidding!
The rain of arrows has stopped.
We'll retreat for now and regroup.
Let's go. Let's go. I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Let's go.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Not exactly sure what happened.
The enemy officer.
I'd better
been
scram
defeated.
for now.
Let's go.
This may be too much for us to handle.
Everyone, pull back!
Their ranks are coming apart at the center. Exploit the weakness with relentless force. Let's march!
There's something off about how this is playing out. I'm usually right about this sort of thing.
I am fully prepared for this battle.
The enemy officer
Not hold
has
back.
been defeated.
So, you're my adversary. Let's do this. I'm not holding back. All my might. I can't take another step.
The enemy officer
There's no way you
has
can
been
catch up.
defeated.
So don't bother chasing.
I go on you in joining the fray. We will turn the tide of this battle ourselves.
Time for us to head out too. We ought to do just as the tactician tells us. No matter how irritating it is.
As long as we take out the Ube, the reinforcements will not matter. We'll punch through the center of their lines and settle this at last.
Whoa! I just felt a sense of foreboding. Lord Yunjin, we should go fight off the reinforcements.
Let us be vigilant, as we do not have time to handle anything unexpected.
Begin the advance!
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Continue working hard to set a good example for everyone else.
Let's get serious.
Looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this.
All my might.
Accomplish nothing? We must find a way to overcome this situation. Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence.
The enemy
Think
officer
of little more
has been defeated.
Driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through.
Got this.
This position has been secured. Now it is time to carry out the plan.
Forward march.
What is this?
The enemy officer
So
has
that's
been
what they
defeated.
were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
I, Zhao Yun, will halt your advance toward Lord Liu Bei.
How about this? We cannot wait here doing nothing. Let us resume our advance. Advance now.
Damn it, what am I doing? Now I'll look like a fool for arguing with a tactician.
Start the advance.
Here's the resistance is futile.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret. There's only one way I can redeem myself. Let me handle this. Time to advance.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The enemy officer,
No matter how you slice it.
Here's the resistance is futile. Here's the resistance is futile. Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
the enemy officer has been defeated. Time's right. Let's go.
It is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about. Bring him down.
It's gotten bad for us. We have to redouble our efforts. This area is now under my control. Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat. Let's go. Here's the resistance is futile.
Let's get serious. Bear witness to my power. Very well. Fire!
Take this. Take this.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory! How's this?
Take this.
Take that! Curtain draws here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Everything is proceeding as I had expected. Your actions do not surprise me in the least.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. Show them your battle.
I've been waiting for this. Done very well. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
never stood much chance of winning here. But it matters not. I will resist with every sliver of strength that remains in me.
Good. I expected as much from you.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I am filled with pride. Take this! Bear witness to my power. Take all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done!
You may not be able to make it through this. Just as far as my path is to take me.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
All my might!
Our hard work has borne fruit.
The enemy officer
We've got
has
the
been
upper
defeated.
hand now.
It is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about. I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. How about this? Your presence sets my mind at ease.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
How about this?
Good. I expected as much from you.
I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
The enemy officer
That
has
will be
been
enough.
defeated.
The advance of Cao Cao's forces will now slow.
Use some assistance to turn back the enemy. How about this? Finished. How about this? No problem.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
only hope that we've bought enough time to defend Jing.
We've emerged victorious. That was too close. Looks like Liu Bei has gained a formidable asset. This is taking longer than it should. They've been flexible and adaptable, deploying their forces in ways that play to their strengths. I'm loath to admit it, but they're a formidable foe.
And it seems that with every fight, their individual forces appear to be growing stronger. Liu Bei's army is nothing like the stories we've heard. Can this military strategist of theirs, this Zhuge Liang, be making such a difference?
I think so. Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's greatest strength is his ability to sway people with emotion. Now that Zhuge Liang is working for them, something might have changed in Liu Bei's heart, and the hearts of those who follow him.
A warrior's fighting spirit and his heart are one and the same. A weapon wielded without passion is mere tempered iron. But a weapon guided by a fighting spirit is terrifying, even in the hands of a child.
If you say so. I prefer to leave such thoughts to the philosophers while men like us focus on action. So let's bring back a full report on the battle and let Cao Cao and his strategists muse over the explanations, eh?
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
So this is about Zhuge Liang.
Yes. You're old acquaintances, aren't you? Can you tell me about him? What kind of man is he?
Eccentric without question, but also a genius of the highest order. I'm clever enough, I won't deny it, but I could never match the depth of his understanding and insights.
A genius, huh? Can you tell me more?
How about a story? This was a long time ago, back when we were students. There was a group of us, including myself and Zhuge Liang. We were discussing our futures, and Zhuge Liang was telling us what we would become. You'll be a governor, you were regional official, and so on. He doled out our destinies with a look of amusement. Then one of our classmates interrupted and asked, "What about you?" Zhuge Liang stopped, turned to our classmate and said, "Me? Why, I'll become neither governor nor magistrate. I'll be the next Guanzhong. Or maybe Yue Yi."
He said that? Guanzhong was the chancellor of Qi, and Yue Yi, the military ruler of Yan. They are great heroes of the past, each truly singular.
My classmate scoffed at his reply. After all, he couldn't be serious, could he? He was a mere scribe, just like them. But now, years later, here we are. The classmates who laughed at Zhuge Liang have gone on to do exactly as he foretold.
Sounds like it was more than guesswork on his part.
When my classmates claimed that he was just making random guesses, he laughed at them. Will he go down in history as a peerless military strategist? I truly believe he has the skills to make that happen. But only one man truly knows him and understands his genius. The fledgling phoenix, Pan Tong.
I see. Our military strategists are clever men, masters of their trade. But it seems he may be at another level entirely.
I heard he has been living as a hermit, holed up somewhere. It would not be an easy task to speak with him.
Lord Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's strength was his ability to sway people with emotion, yes? Perhaps this alliance is proof of that. Thank you for telling me this. It's given me another headache, to be sure. But it's always better to be informed.
been victorious in the initial stage of our invasion of Jin, but I suspect we may yet face a challenge.
This Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon as they call him, is a worthy adversary. We drove Liu Bei out of Runan and into Jing province. A victory, yes, but one which we may come to regret in the coming weeks.
But Liu Bei has not taken control of Jing. After Liu Biao succumbed to his illness, his son Liu Song inherited the province. A blessing in disguise, you might say.
Liu Bei should have taken the chance to seize the province for himself, but luckily for us, he is not that sort of man. He let the opportunity slip by. No matter how many geniuses he gathers around himself, ultimately, he lacks true ruthlessness. In a way, it's one of his strengths, but also his greatest weakness.
Indeed. It's been a recurring pattern across his career. Because of it, he's never managed to seize land to serve as his base. If he ever did, if he were to become the ruler of a province, then he would be a major threat.
Yes, I agree. Shishu, do you have counsel for me?
No, my lord. Not at this time.
Then I shall send a great army to quash Liu Bei now, lest he turn Jing into a fortress. We must slay the serpent before it can gather the clouds around it and become a dragon.
Liu Song was surprisingly quick to make his decision. He hung his head and surrendered as soon as he realized his cause was lost.
Liu Bei and his people escaped from Xiangyang. Now he is heading for Jiangxia, no doubt to appeal for aid from Liu Qi, Liu Song's older brother.
Liu Bei and his people? That...
Not for Liu Bei. He has the power to sway people to his will. It is not surprising he is able to command such loyalty.
I would... Now quickly, gather your best men and go after him. We cannot let him reach Jiangxia under any circumstances.
Go and get them.
Look!
Let's go.
It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei without cutting me down first!
Admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Ah, finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei.
Yeah. Cao Cao soldiers! Someone help us!
Take this.
We're saved!
The enemy officer
run while we can.
has been defeated.
You go ahead, brother. Zhao Yun and I shall hold them here.
But... Very well. You want to return alive and unharmed, you hear?
Zhang Fei. You hold the position here. I shall bring back honor.
And I think this...
Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan.
The enemy officer
Come at
has
me
been defeated.
if you crave death.
Let's go. We managed to cut them off just like Lord Xiaoshu said. Let's get serious. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
The enemy officer
Catch up to Liu Bei
has
while
been
we can.
defeated.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on. I got this. Otto, it's good to see you unharmed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shall protect you with my life. Forward march!
The enemy officer
That name
has
means
been
nothing.
defeated.
He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on. I'll take you
The
all
enemy
on
officer
at once.
has been defeated.
Stop where you are! Going anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
This territory. The enemy officer
hero without
has been
equal.
defeated.
A true army of one.
That's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on. Who's next?
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
It's as if my blade was cutting nothing but air! Truly formidable foe.
So you would try to stop us? There's much to say. But for now, we fight! Like a dragon! Take this! Take this! Like a dragon! Take this! Like a dragon! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
I must consider Otto's safety first. Let's go. Hold back.
Huh? Thought you could just get past me? You'll never reach Liu Bei. Come fight the mighty Zhang Fei again!
Take this.
Feel my wrath!
Take this. Time to act. Take this.
Feel my wrath!
Take this. All my might.
What is this? The enemy officer has
We
been
fended
defeated.
off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Now advance!
Got Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry!
Damn it! I gotta retreat for now. I hope you can get away safely, brother.
Between the terrain here and Zhuge Liang, I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you. Die!
This will wrap things up.
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
Needing your aid,
The
all
enemy
due to
officer
my own incompetence. I can think of little more pathetic.
This is going great! Keep up the pace and push on forward!
I think it's safe.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, raise arrows upon them!
What's going on? An attack? Oh my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Now. This will wrap things up.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Take this.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Is this the end for me? After all the sacrifices my comrades have made for me, this is how I repay them.
Lord Liu Bei, we'll hold them off. Escape while you can. Show our children and grandchildren. Show them a world in which they can live freely and without strife.
You have my word. I will make it a reality. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will wrap things up.
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed. So, Liu Bei's escaped us again.
I truly thought we had him. It should have been over.
So now what?
There's no point continuing this chase any further.
It pains me to say it, but I agree. I'll gather our troops and withdraw to Shangyang.
Good. Liu Bei, just as I foresaw, you have become the main obstacle standing in my way. But if you insist on taking to the skies like a dragon, you leave me no choice but to shoot you down. It is down to fate now. When we meet again, we will find out once and for all which of us has been chosen by the heavens.
What a battle. I can scarcely believe all that happened. Lord Cao Yun, charging alone through Cao Cao's camp. Lord Teng Fei, standing alone and fighting what seemed like an entire army. Despite knowing the danger, the people of Xiangyang were following Lord Liu Bei all the way to Jiangxia. I doubt anyone ever imagined such a thing was possible. Did you? Yes, exactly. I think so too. Only those who have experienced it themselves can understand the mysterious sway that Lord Liu Bei holds over the people. People's hearts are a strange and puzzling thing. With heart alone, a mediocre warrior can transform himself into an army of one, while powerless peasants can be turned into a mighty army. That is why Cao Cao fears Lord Liu Bei, his power to sway the hearts of the people. That alone makes him more formidable than the mightiest warrior. But then, hearts are also fickle and change like the wind. Lord Cao Cao seeks to govern the world with reason. This is a firmer foundation, and that is why I believe he is the stronger of the two. But which of these two ways will sway the people? Which path does the world seek from its heroes? Perhaps the next battle will provide the answer.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living...
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable.
Hey, thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Great! Glad to hear it. I've got some special meals prepared for you today. Remember what I said about continuing to work the fields? Well, I managed to get enough for a meal, so I had them cook it up for you. It's all as fresh as can be. Eat as much as you want. Where I'm from, we do these harvest festivals each year. Boy, that brings back memories. Wonder how the folks are doing back home. The vegetables we grew there were so fresh, too, like you wouldn't believe. We helped each other out and worked hard. So we had some amazing harvests. But then, some no-good bureaucrat came around and told us to give it to him. Kids went hungry when we got hit with droughts. But that was nothing compared to being leeched on by greedy officials. Yeah, we thought it was crazy too. But we didn't want to think about what had happened if we spoke up, so we just kept our mouths shut. We thought that's just the way things are. So when we met Lord Cao Cao, now that was a surprise. Whenever I look at him, I feel like our hard work really will end up paying off one day. He's an amazing man. Someone we gotta protect. If I can work the fields again, under Lord Cao Cao's rule, I'll be happy. And you can help me dig up dirt. Hey, what's with the formality? You're a buddy of mine, and a good one. A lot's happened, sure, but I hope we can still spend some time together after the war. I bet we can work a really big place with the two of us. Oops, the food's getting cold. Let's eat already. There's plenty here to fill ourselves up on. Food, hopes, and dreams. Eh?
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age? Give up? He was captain of the North District of Luoyang and was famous for his strict leadership.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Joyous news indeed.
Liu Bei has moved from Zhangsha to Fangkou. He may be seeking refuge with the Sun clan.
The Sun clan. They were in their prime under Sun Ce, but since the succession, they have been weakened by internal conflict and intrigue.
That said, Wu remains one of the most powerful forces in the realm today, comparable only to ourselves and to Liu Jiang of Bashu. I imagine Liu Bei is carefully considering who to ally with against us. Liu Jiang or Sun Quan?
Of those two, Sun Quan is the clear choice. Consider his officers, Cheng Pu, Huang Gai, and Heng Dong, followed by Zhou Yu and Lu Su. A fine mix of age and wisdom with youth and intelligence.
Yes, but we have the superior force and an overwhelming advantage in numbers. We could try to contact Wu and ask for their surrender.
Yes. If they were wise and the terms were fair, they would surely consider it, especially once they see the size of our army.
It's worth a try. Send an envoy. Sun Jian or Sun Ce would simply reject the offer no matter the terms. But with Sun Quan in charge, perhaps they will listen to reason.
And if they do refuse our terms, we will simply apply pressure on the Sun clan and fracture their coalition.
Yes, and while we wait for a reply, we can continue training our naval forces.
Our troops are men of the plains, not the sea. We need experienced naval officers to make them into seafarers.
Wu is located on the banks of the Yangtze River, and they likely have sailors aplenty. Whereas I doubt our army holds a single experienced mariner.
Perhaps we could enlist the help of the officers we captured in Jing. Many of them are well versed in naval matters.
We have little choice in the matter. We cannot avoid a fight on the river and will need their aid. Reorganize our forces, taking into account our disadvantage on the water. We want as many ships and men as we can afford. This may be our only opportunity to smash those who oppose us in one fell swoop. We cannot afford to let it slip from our grasp.
I did not expect them to reject our terms. A wandering general with barely an army to his name convinced them to join him in fighting the greatest army in the realm.
By sheer force of will, he's dragged the whole nation into his war. Liu Bei's is as troublesome as I feared.
What say you, my lord? It is no small matter to go to war against a nation as powerful as Wu.
It changes nothing. Our goal remains the same. We will continue the naval training and trust in our strategy to win the day. If we fool ourselves into thinking he is guided by anything other than emotion and instinct, the road to victory will be hard. We can only defeat Liu Bei with our own logic and reason.
Why, if it isn't Shishu? How long has it been?
Pang Tong, what brings you here?
I'm here to respond to an offer. Lord Cao Cao has asked me to join his army.
Ah, you too, eh?
You don't sound pleased, Shishu. As long as I've known you, you've always chosen the difficult road. I wish you'd try doing what you want more often.
What I want? Well, that's easier said than done. I'm no sleeping dragon, nor am I a fledgling phoenix. I've neither talons to catch the clouds, nor wings to soar through the sky. I'm bound to land, a humble woodlouse hurrying about its business.
No man is without shackles, no matter how free he thinks he is. That goes for peasants, generals, and yes, even Zhuge Liang. But even shackled, it is up to each of us to decide how to make the most of our situation.
Oh?
Yes, dragons and phoenixes soar through the sky, but we must not overlook the mice and lice scurrying upon the ground. They may sometimes gaze up at the great flying beasts with envy, but then they grit their teeth and carry on with their own business. That is how you've always been, and I admire you for it.
Lord Pang Tong, Lord Cao Cao wishes to see you. He is waiting in his tent.
Ah, duty calls, and this old phoenix must heed the summons. Until next time, then.
Pang Tong.
Ah, it's you. but I suppose it's only natural we'd run into each other. Simple. I'm in Lord Cao Cao's service now. When two men have different aspirations, it's only natural that they each follow their own path, which is what we've decided to do. These are turbulent times, after all. Your own path's taken a few twists and turns, hasn't it? No man under heaven has the right to gainsay another man's path, not when he's chosen it of his own volition. This path that I'm on now, well, it's the one I've chosen, and I won't be stepping off it, no matter what anyone says.
We have enough ships and enough men. We also have the fledgling Phoenix's plan and an insider. We've done all we can to prepare.
But even so, the joint forces of Sun Quan and Liu Bei are deployed on the Yangtze River and at Chibi, ready and waiting for our assault. Soldiers are valuable, not to be sacrificed. If the enemy were wise, they would never fight a battle that they thought they were destined to lose.
So you're saying they see a path to victory? In numbers, we have the overwhelming advantage, but we must entertain the idea that they have devised the means to level the odds.
That makes sense. But what could it be?
Here, what worries me most is the chance of a fire attack. A massive fleet of vessels, packed tight on a river, will be a tempting target. But such an attack is risky. It's more than just setting a few fires amongst the enemy. Flame is a fickle enemy. Depending on the direction of the wind, the blaze can easily be swept towards one's own ships and men. The great Sun Tzu himself warned that fire attacks should only be used under certain circumstances.
The direction of the prevailing winds on the Yangtze seemed to preclude the possibility of a fire attack. For this reason, I too support Lord Pantong's proposal. We should chain our ships together and form a stable platform across the river.
This would address the problem of our soldiers getting seasick. But what if the winds were to change direction?
I doubt that would happen. It's not impossible, I grant you that, but still, unlikely.
Which is why we will be counting on you. We may have cause to call upon your power as the Guardian of Peace.
You have the power to read the movement of the air itself, yes? Which means you'll be able to tell us the instant the winds change direction. Thank you. We are counting on you.
I've been relying on your extraordinary talents for a long time now. Ever since we fought the Yellow Turbans many moons ago. You mustn't forget that more than any man, I know exactly what you're capable of. Now is the time to claim the mantle of greatness. After all, you are my Zluan, remember?
I once was a thief, I'll admit it.
When you fight, your life is on the line.
It is almost time to set out. This will be the greatest battle yet. Are you ready for it?
Good. Then let us go. From this moment on, you must be on your guard at all times.
Let's begin.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
Yes. Yes. Now go.
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Time to advance!
Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs! To protect our land and maintain our pride! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle! Let loose a rain of arrows! Do not let the enemy approach! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
The final battle is at hand. Behold, I shall join the fray!
So you've come. But it shall not be so easy to slip past me.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends. Simply been best.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was ever here. Until next time. Let's go. Let's get serious.
Somehow, we made it. Now, let's do this!
The enemy officer
We will not let
has been
anyone
defeated.
through. Come at us with all you have.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy. I expected
The
as much
enemy
from you.
officer has been defeated.
Since the enemy's plan is unclear, there's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
Very well. Time to rub salt into the wound.
How did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
It is time. I shall pray to invoke the winds.
fan. His appearance must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
His relentless rain of arrows has slowed our advance to a crawl. We must deal with their archers first and foremost. Start the advance!
Now then, I will begin
The enemy
my
officer
prayer.
has been defeated.
I shall summon the greatest gale I can muster.
Zhuge Liang is praying?
So it begins.
There must be some other meaning behind it.
Okay, I give up. We'll get what's coming next time.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking?
The odds are overwhelmingly in our favor. All the more reason to remain ever vigilant.
All my might. So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
Came running out despite the risks, huh? I admire the courage.
The enemy officer.
You've got guts rushing out here like this. How about a duel then?
I shall pull back for now. But next time, I will not fall so easily.
Good. We have penetrated their defenses. Now to crush them like ants. So, push things back to even ground. Still,
The enemy officer has been
I can
defeated.
fight no longer. I must escape while my body still allows it.
Bring them down.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Commence the advance.
Take this.
Is that... There's one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from who?
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now, advance!
So you've come to show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talk. Take this! I, Zheng He, have defeated the enemy officer! Take this!
Quite good. Still, my will
The
cannot
enemy
be broken
officer
so easily.
has been defeated.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. Behold my last. I've been waiting for this.
Take this. The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
Take this.
There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle. Let's go.
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable. Going great! Keep up the pace and push on forward!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We put our lives on the line when we lead in battle. That is the respect we give to those we know.
Take this!
All my might.
Felled by dozens of nicks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup. Take this.
So, you're my adversary. Let's do this. I'm not holding back this. Bear witness to my power.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good. Those troublesome archers have been dealt with. Our allies should be able to advance without a problem.
Take this.
Take this!
Take this. The enemy officer
There's no way you
has
can
been
catch up,
defeated.
so don't bother chasing me.
Let's go. The wind is blowing towards us now. This should not be possible.
Is everyone ready? We need to act as one. Advance.
You seem completely unaware of your surroundings. Not a good sign if you want to take me on.
The situation is in our favor.
Time to go all out.
Zhuge Liang summoned this wind? Such a feat could not be accomplished by a mere man.
We are facing an enemy who possesses almost divine power. Anything is possible at this point.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time I see you, let's go. You're finished.
An enemy assault. In that case, we shall do as planned.
His prayer desk is certainly well guarded. Clearly they are up to something here.
The wind blows strong from the southeast. The time has come.
I must say, playing the role of a traitor cuts deep into one's soul. But I was able to infiltrate deep into the enemy's ranks. It was worth it in the end. At the fires! Commence the counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading!
We've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side. We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste!
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
At this rate, our victory is all but assured. My work here is done.
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
How's that?
Take this! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We taste victory in this moment. Savor it. See me again. The resistance is futile.
I will lead the vanguard and break through the enemy forces.
Has been defeated.
We must open a path for Lord Cao Cao. It is in dire situations such as these where we may find hope. To break through their ranks and let that light of hope shine through!
I hate to admit it, the enemy is a step ahead of us. But we can still escape with our lives. We can't let them take that as well.
And now, my work here is done. It's about time I return to my true allies. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
This is how you do it.
Pantong. A free spirit, if I have ever seen one.
Take this.
There is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent.
Take this.
It pains me that we played right into the enemy's hands. That is why we must come back. Even stronger.
Watch the movement of that. Take this.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Looking rough. This is how you do it. See it.
Securing an escape route is our top priority. We cannot afford to fail.
This is how you do it. Bear witness to my power.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Got this. Bear witness to my power. This is how you do it.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's
The enemy
days
officer
are numbered.
has been defeated.
Now, advance!
Damn. Let's go. Won't give us a chance to regroup. Have no choice.
Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
Very well. The dragon! Take this. Take this. Easy.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Follow your general! Forward march!
We're nearly there, Lord Cao Cao. Please, don't lose hope.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You got me. Let's go. Best I fall back and get my head straight.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? Ha ha! You truly are one of a kind.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again!
We seem to have gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor.
They've hit us hard. We must report back to Lord Cao Cao.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
To do battle with a friend, I must give it my all.
I expected more out of an officer.
Officer
you are a
has
true
been defeated.
warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was hoping to end it here. If Cao Cao is to escape now...
I will crush this enemy officer beneath me.
Try this on his eyes.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Never here. Until next time. The resistance is futile.
Oh, this is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Let's go.
So, you are here to stop me. No. There's no need for words. I will simply do all I can to fend you off.
I will not falter, no matter the foe who stands before me. I will defeat you!
To have you as an opponent is not easy. But I must forget past bonds.
No problem. Time to end this. All my might.
Retreat!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have no choice. Let's fall back. We're so close.
Try this on for size.
Counting on you.
Try this on for size.
Let's get serious.
All my might.
How's your back?
Starting to get fatigued. At this rate, here we go. Careless. My inexperience is showing. Looking rough. This is the fate of all who oppose me.
The enemy officer
Okay,
has been
give up.
defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. I retreat for now.
The enemy officer
Rest assured,
has been
payback
defeated.
awaits you.
How about this?
Done. We have no choice.
The enemy officer
but to
has
retreat
been defeated.
and prepare for the next battle.
Let's go. Try again.
Take this.
I've got no choice but to fall back.
Take this. All moments.
Cannot be.
The enemy officer
I must retreat
has been
for
defeated.
now. But next time, it will be different.
Take this. Let's go.
Lord Cao Cao, over here. The enemy won't find us here.
Survive at all costs. Must be ready to do whatever it takes. Liu Bei. I wonder sometimes if heaven is on his side. But still, I am alive, which means my own share of heaven's luck has not completely run out. Not yet, anyway. I will not give up this fight. Many good men have sacrificed themselves for my ambition. Everything we have gained so far is thanks to you, your bravery and heroism. My very life is a testament to all those who have died for my cause, and all those who still live to fight. The future is still in our hands.
Lord Cao Cao.
We will prevail no matter what. Do not fail me now.